welcome to my YouTube channel. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Mia Ann. I am a fiber artist and small business owner. I mostly do crocheted stuff, but I've been branching out a little bit into knitting recently. And for today's video, we're going to be doing some fiber artist upkeep. So grab your projects, grab your snacks, and let's get right into it. So I started this video out just by winding up some of my yarn that has been sitting in my room for months now, just waiting for me to finally clean it up and organize it. I used to wind up all of my yarn by hand, but now I finally got a proper yarn winder, and I like it a lot because it makes all of my balls of yarn look a lot more consistent with each other. Plus, it's like 20 times easier to use than just doing it all by hand, and it's definitely a lot quicker as well. So if you do not have a yarn winder yet and you've been winding up all of your yarn by hand, I highly recommend getting them. They're like anywhere from 25 to 60 bucks on Amazon. I purchased mine for $35. Okay, y'all, so this is where I keep all of my yarn. As you can see, the top layer has like the actual boxes that go with this thing, like the buckets, but the bottom layers don't, and that's because we're like missing some of them. We've had this ever since I was like a little kid. So I found this one, and then I have another one of the like smaller size ones over there as well that already has yarn in it, but I'm basically just gonna rearrange all of it because as you can see, some of them are overfilling, and I have it in like rainbow order, and then I have another section for like special yarns, whether they're like fuzzy or they're eyelash yarns, and then I have another section for cotton yarn as well. But otherwise it's just all acrylic, chenille slash like Bernat blanket yarn, like, you know, the regular ones for plushies. And then this is the like extra special one and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing next. Okay, y'all, so I just finished it. This is how we are looking. Very nice. So we got the chenille yarns at the bottom rack, all of the like browns and reds and, or no, browns and whites for acrylic over there, and then we have my color blended acrylic and the sparkly acrylic, and then we have like other and then we have those two skeins that aren't even open yet, and then up here we have like in rainbow order just a bunch of acrylic yarn. So yeah, that's the whole setup for now. Okay, y'all, so I just got back from Hobby Lobby and I figured I'd give you a little bit of a yarn haul. So first we have this like fuzzy yarn. I want to make a big chicken stuffed animal. That's what this is for. So it's the yarn bead for the moment, and it's the color cream. The next one that we have is, well, we have a couple. So this is all, I love this cotton. These are all the colors that I got. So these two are for a star bag that I'm making, and the colors are gold, and I believe this one's just white. Yeah, so gold and white. And then for a different star bag I want to make, these are the colors ivory and bruschetta, I think. I don't know. And then the other last yarns that I got are for another star bag, a different star bag, and these are in Crafter's Secret Cotton, and the color name is Ivory. I use Ivory in any yarn brand like so much. Ivory is like one of my favorite yarn colors because it's just a good base. You can pair any color with Ivory. So yeah, those are all the yarns that I got. Speaking of those star bags that I just mentioned in the last clip, this is one of the ones that I've been working on for a little while now, but I ended up having to frog a lot of it because I had accidentally added an extra stitch to one of the sides of the star. So I took out about 3 to 4 rows that I had worked on, and now I'm winding them back up so that I can restart those rows. I know that I had just talked about how yarn winders are so super great, and they are, but for this I had to wind it by hand because I needed the working yarn on the outside of the yarn ball instead of on the inside, and it was just easiest for me at the time. So now I'm using the fluffy yarn and I'm making a chicken, like a big chicken, and this is really hard for me for some reason. So I use this chicken pattern to make my chicken car hangings and my chicken car hangings, and this yarn makes it impossible to see your stitches. And usually I'm like, yeah, I can crochet with my eyes closed, but you can't even feel your stitches. Like I have no clue. And I've used like textured yarn, like I used this yarn, but like this is another level. I have no clue what I'm doing and I can't really see any of it, and I'm tempted to put a stitch marker in every single stitch for the first couple rounds just so that I definitely know that I get all of them, because I'm having to count to make sure that I'm getting all of them, and every single time I go around I'm not getting all of them. So like all the increases, I mean. So we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, so I ended up going on a 5-day vacation with my family to Florida, but I'm back now and I'm going to give you a little bit of an update on what I have done. So I first off finished one side of one of the star bags. Finished this on vacation, and then I started the next one on the plane back. And then once I got back, I forgot to film this because it's so hard to work with this yarn that I like only have to focus on using the fuzzy yarn. Like I can't do the filming and the focusing and all that stuff at the same time. But I finished the chicken. Here's how she looks. So I made the comb out of just acrylic hair, and so is the mouth. I used sinker eyes. Here is the final product. It's almost as big as my face, like basically as big as my face, but I think it's super cute. So yeah, there's the chicken and then the star, and then I decided to pull something out of my whip basket to finish. So I'm finishing up this blue dinosaur right now. I'm not sure that I like the blue color. I think I'm gonna add maybe some blush and maybe that'll help it, but I need to just sew up the head and then I'll be all done with this one. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I feel like we got a good amount of stuff done. If you liked it, leave a like, and if you want to see more of my content, subscribe. There will be new videos every Sunday.